I do remember Nosy Ho showing a biracial person that she thought was down the rabbit hole.
Nosy showed a lot of different people, but it
That she
wasn't
thought was
because
down, but it wasn't down the rabbit hole. And so Deb
it
did come
wasn't.
out and clear that up. But down the rabbit
So
hole was trying to
Nosiho
make it
was
seem like
going to war with the Avatar.
no, Nosy was after the whole Monique Tolbert situation. So after Nosy had the interview with Monique Tolbert, right? That girl over there, then the next day did an interview with Monique Tolbert as well. Somehow
What's up,
strategically,
Jennifer?
it just happened the next day. It just happened to happen the next day. So basically, Nosy did an interview with Monique Tolbert on
That's my guy.
June 18th. And on June 18th, remember, Monique Tolbert didn't even know how to get on StreamYard because that's where her and so Deb had these words that because she was saying she didn't know how to get on StreamYard. She don't understand her name was up there when,
Yes.
and so Deb is saying, oh, when you get on StreamYard, it's automatically connected to your Google account and all this other stuff, right? During the interview the next day, no, Monique Tolbert.
Oh, yes.
Remember,
Money
she was on Nose. Yes, she
Money
was on
Mo.
Nose. And then now she's showing up as Money Mo. She's cool. She's lax. Because when she was on Nosy's panel, she was like, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. This, that, and the third. But somehow she's on Down Rabo's panel the next day, and she's very calm. She's calling herself Mo Money. And this is a pre-recorded interview, meaning that she didn't do this live with people to ask questions. This was recorded on the back end, and she played this like a pre-recorded thing. And she asked her like these, I guess, small questions, and I think she even lied on Nosy, and Nosy had went live after that because I think she said something along the lines that Nosy told her to come, and Nosy wanted her to say that she was all about the tea, and Nosy had did a video afterwards saying that that was a lie, and she had showed.
No, that was on the lie that we did that same day.
Yeah, but Nosy showed it after she did the interview with Rabbit because she was basically exposing that wasn't the truth. What she said on Rabbit's platform. Yeah. She was saying, no, that's not true. I didn't tell her nothing.
Why are we dipping back to the pandemic? Like, what are we doing? Why are you out here talking about something that you have no clue about? You weren't around back then. Stop, because you're clueless. You tell you and your people and clueless, because I see another bobbleheaded in your chat type of, who's Mika? Is this a new character unlocked? No, I am an OG. I've been here from the gate. I have the history of the Black tea sector and will be sharing it. I will be getting back to my trip down memory lane. I just have to get back on my old. That interview was not to bury Val. It just so happened that we were playing clips and she happened to be in one. That interview was about, Black tea sector history, baby. It wasn't just about Val, because a lot of people did not remember. A lot of people did not know that she tried to trauma bond with Nosy Ho. And me and Val had a conversation. I told Val I will not be dogpiling on her, but I let her know how I felt. That interview was a history interview. Now, anybody that was around back then and followed that investigation, because it was big, Nosy Ho was doing the damn thing back then. And the fact that she had it inclusive to all, people were in the chats putting clues, go look at this. The whole chat investigated right along with Nosy. I was not there at the beginning of that investigation. Yes, I came on with the Monique Tolbert incident, but I did not bring her the Monique Tolbert story. I did not come and say, Monique Tolbert is Monica, you're dead ass wrong. Also say that I wasn't even in the mix of Nosy Ho. That's a fucking lie. I had been with Nosy Ho for a while. I was not a moderator, but I was a supporter. I was a mermaid.
Marcella was the one who put the name Monique Tolbert on my radar. I'm telling y'all that. It was Marcella. It was Marcella. And for Tamika to be saying that when she first called Monique Tolbert, she was already watching me. And she was very familiar with me, and her saying that I've done this to 7 other people. So you've been watching this investigation the whole time. You know why Monique was watching? Because she's involved with the LLC. That's why. I still believe that it's very possible that sometimes Monique Tolbert is the avatar. I really think that's possible sometimes. But it's mostly Kenya doing that voice. All these messages, text messages between her and Monique Tolbert. I didn't ask her for this stuff because she had to tell me that she's been a mermaid. So I didn't even know her at this point.
So Dingaling Dum Dum kept saying that he's going to expose me by showing text messages. Show them. Why did you stay on the same thing over and over again? If they don't come up here, I'm going to expose them. Listen, y'all know me enough to know I'm no drunk. Very motherfucking intelligent. I don't know why this guy...
I haven't seen you drunk since the Monica show.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why he's coming out now, but I'm going to tell you why he's coming out, because Nosy and Hear Her is pushing him to say, you better defend us. You better defend us. And you know what, y'all? He has tried everything he can when it came to Sonny and me and Sonny. You employed somebody else who got caught up in a mess. Then, this person didn't know how to handle it. Now you done move back over to Hear Her. hear her don't mean anything to me. That's why I feel like I don't have to respond to them. I don't have Nosy Ho Live is y'all. If y'all listening to her, she's dredging up stuff that she already put out. What makes the difference? I never knew Mika. Nobody could tie me and Mika together because I didn't know about Mika. And whatever Mika has done, you know, she didn't owe me an apology, but she's forgiven for all this mess. All the stuff that Nosy and them put out. Did I ever text So Debonair? Absolutely. Did I ever text about Sunny? No. Show it. Show what I text. And I'm going to tell you something. I was not a ploy, a mole for Monica, okay? Never was. And I'm going to tell you something y'all going to hear when y'all listen to his video, that this man don't know what he's talking about. He's rambling, got a bunch of words going on. Who's the one on their page shaking? He's the one up there shaking. And then he needs Nosy to give him a look. You need to say this. Now, this goes back to what all of us said, everybody. He uses women. He degrades women. Guess what? I never seen Monica, right? But to say this woman is ugly is so disrespectful. He was all in Sunny face. Sunny has never said anything disrespectful about Hood Life Chronicles. Never spoke on nobody's side. He is a liar. Now, let me tell you something. You want me to reveal, you want me to get out here and reveal stuff for you, Mr. So Debonair. What about reveal when I gave you your damn rent money? Reveal when I came there, you didn't have no money to come to the hotel to even see me, that I gave you $300.
And he
reveal,
never even paid his rent with it. He
never paid his rent. Why don't you fucking reveal that Sunny had asked us out at a 5-star restaurant and you didn't have no clothes and your breath stank and you stank? Ooh. Reveal that. Reveal that you told me on my way. You revealed that you told me on my way to the airport that you lost your aunt and I gave you the money to fly to your hometown. And you said after I gave you the money that you wasn't going to fly. And for you to get up here and think you can embarrass me, I say, Lord, please tame my tongue.
We got almost 200. Listen, Marcella, we got almost 200 people in here. You need to just let loose and unload. Because this nigga been protected, and I know that you didn't give up everything on him, and you could have a long time.
Right, and I didn't. Y'all, I gave this nigga over $7,000, and you gonna talk about, you gonna agree with Nosy about my husband should be dead? Are you fucking stupid? Your aunt should mind her business, because she's not even a YouTuber. And to go over there with the crow, the scarecrow under the basement, who's scratching her bald head right now. And if I do look like Monica, if Monica look like me, she a pretty motherfucker, because we come in all different sizes and shades. And y'all, I'm not trying to get back up under Monica, because I said I cannot give her an apology. I cannot give her an apology, but what I can tell you is that I put down that disrespecting her. When I said I was out. That's why they say I'm a mole, because I told them not to dox Monica. Why don't you show your shit, So Debonair? You say you got text from me. Have we ever texted? Yes, we was friends, but did we ever text about anybody else?
You gave that nigga $7,000. Now, you know, this is not the only time. There's been a lot of misappropriation of funds, and it's from the content creators. They played like a puppy dog. He played like he was really in need of some type of help and assistance, and he got it from the black women. He basically exploited y'all.
Now, let me tell you about the part about somebody driving past his fucking house. Y'all, where So Debonair lived, he lived in a ran down apartment building with no windows. How the fuck was he gonna see somebody driving past his house? This
wait a minute. You said he lived in a ran down, like the Carter from New York City?
Yes.
Lord, good.
And that's what you did. You carried your ass back over there to Nosy when you talked about Nosy. Okay, let's tell them when you talked about Princess to me and Sunny. Remember, So Debonair, when we went to your friend's house the next day for that delicious food, and Princess said, oh, I don't usually eat at nobody's house. Tell them how you was shaking and baking. You know I'm not no drunk. And for y'all to believe that I was I'm a drunk. Yeah, I'm gonna tell on every fucking body. I have had dear Yvette tried to come to me in my chat. I have had Andrea and Nelson. See, y'all think y'all gonna set me up, but y'all not gonna set. Wait a minute. Because she's talking about me and her need to talk. I have never spoke to her. Pleasantries on my page. She asked me for an interview. I told her no. I would never say anything about anybody to dear Yvette, because that's what, when AT2 was going through that, I felt bad that CP that came out. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all don't think that Monica, I want y'all to know something about Monica, because she might have did some bad things, but she not no dummy, okay? She revealed herself, so they did not reveal her. And now, Nosy Ho, why didn't you tell Ashley when you told me you want to be with me?
Wait, Nosy Ho said what?
On the phone, she was on the phone. She said that, you know what, I'd rather be with you. I just be with Ashley for money.
She wanted to scissor with Seller.
Oh, she wanted to scissor with Seller So since I gotta run downtown to pay my fucking water bill, bitch, let me inform you of something. My shit comes out of my bank account, and you need some water to wash that so Deborah dick because that nigga stink. His breath smell like old toad ass. He better stop fucking with me. Do you know he was over there talking about Princess and Princess? I didn't really want Princess to come. You know why you didn't want Princess to come? Because you wanted to try to get my money on your own. Then you took me to the club and that video. Listen,
wait a minute.
show
Let's
the
talk
video.
about what he said about Princess. Wait a minute. Let's say what he talking about Princess because Princess don't seem to believe. Did he ever mention?
But she's not gonna believe me. She's not gonna believe me.
Just say it. I'm a human logic.
Okay, he told us that when Princess went up there, she said, she was hungry because we thought when we got there, the food was going to be done. And then Princess said, we don't usually eat at nobody's house. So Princess had made a phone call and had to go downstairs with her cousin because she was doing some kind of promotional with her cousin, right? And so he said that, I wish I would have never invited her to my friend's house. I didn't know she was coming because, see, me and Princess surprised him. He didn't know that me and Princess was going to be there together. And then he said Princess was a party pooper. But guess what? He was saying, I wish Princess didn't come because sometimes she get on my nerve. But you know what? It wasn't that Princess got on your nerve because she was the most loyal to him. Is the fact is that I had the bank.
Yes.
I had the money.
Yeah, that's why. You have the money, and that's how leeches are. Whoever their pocketbook is, whoever their money bag is, they don't want nobody. They try to be.
Don't want nobody around that. Yep, because
they don't want nobody around them.
But what people got to understand is she gonna give her money to who she want to give her money to. So you ain't got to block
all day, every day.
Block people from being around. It's not like she just gonna be free with her purse. Like, oh, you need it too, boo. Oh, here you go. Too? Oh, here you go. So it's no need to do anything like that. At the end of the day, she gonna give her money to because she's just trying to be nice, and help.
I'm not trying to buy anybody. When I first was up here for the YouTube,
you really believed his stories, like
I really did until I met him. You know how you go home with a date at night, and then when the lights come on, this motherfucker is fucked up.
That's where he fucked up at, where he let you meet him in person.
Right. And when I met him in person, and then that night we went out with Sunny, he was begging her. Like every time she would go to the bar and buy her a drink, he didn't buy anything. He didn't buy that 5-star dinner. I paid half, Sonny paid half. He didn't, when we went to the gay club, Sonny was buying all his drinks. I had one drink all fucking night. So you talk about I'm an alcoholic, and if I can afford it. See, what happened was he got up there to do that live because Nosy saying you looking like a mole when you don't when you ain't saying nothing for everybody. Guess what? He or her, he don't fucking like you because why? He don't put you on his platform. He is using you, and hear her trying to get up Nosy pussy like a Kotek. But Nosy, tell Ashley when you said that when I come to New York, you never tried it, Marcella. You never tried being with a girl. Hell to the no, and if I did, it wouldn't be you, ho.
So Nosy was an investigator that got under people's skin.
No, Nosy was just a messy girl that was on YouTube having a ball. Like,
she's messy. We messy.
Yeah, she was having a ball.
Can I talk about Nosy real quick?
Go ahead. You can give her flowers. Go ahead, Deb.
Nosy is one of my favorite people in the world because her ass don't give a fuck about nothing. She gonna cuss your ass out and then be like, and still send me a cash app. Like, she was cool. Like, I'm like, I know who I'm dealing with, right? So Nosy would be like, your mammy, all these things. Like, Nosy would be doing her shit. I love that about her, the fact that, like, she didn't give a damn. Like, this is what it is. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. I love that about her. And I would never change the fact about that part because she didn't give a damn. So
Nosy was unapologetically herself.
Like it. But for me, I'm like, this is the black woman that I like because her ass don't give a fuck about what y'all got to say. This is who the fuck I am and fuck all y'all.
And you know what? One thing I can say now, looking back on it, because, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and, me and Nosy had a beef. Like, we didn't really have a beef, but we just didn't get along. Like, I'll just say that, right? And, of course, I definitely made a lot of videos about her, But one thing I could say, because back then my problem with Nosy was I didn't like the way she talked to Black women, the mammies, and, she did say a lot of things. But let me say this. I don't agree with anything that she said at all, right? But seeing how she was done, right? Being able to sit back and watch exactly what was done to her, what was done to me, what was done to Deb, what was done to hear her, what's being done to Teddy, what's being done to you, what's being done to Kimmy, and anybody else that is affected by this whole situation. And it like I said, the hardest part about it is when you know these people that are Black that are coming to you, that's supporting you, and when you see the way they could just turn on you for somebody that's not Black, they don't say, my sister, I'm gonna stand with you and we're gonna figure this out, and if you're wrong, I'm gonna get you right. No, they like, oh no, yeah, and that's slander the Black girl. I'm gonna come over here with you and slander this Black woman. And that made me realize that's why maybe Nosy had that attitude when she came on YouTube, because she's been around for some while. The one thing I learned, and I think maybe that's why she felt that way. And she did say that. She said she always helped people and she always get the bad end of the stick, and it's always her own people that do it to her. So I think she was traumatized, and that's why she left the sector. And in the end, she was like, I'm just gonna get away from all these people.
She's told me stories about her that she's ever shared, and I like that's why I had a lot of love for her.
Yeah.
So I never would share those things that she told me because it's personal things. But you know, as a Black man who love Black women, like that's not my job to share those personal stories. But I loved her because I'm like, that's a lot that you've been through, and I understand your perspective when it comes to other people. I don't know if she should have went on to YouTube and like took it on everybody else, but also Sunny did the same thing with fat Black people. So I mean, she hates fat Black women. She doesn't like them.
I'm like, hate me.
She's traumatized by it.
Who, Nosy?
No, Sunny.
Why is she traumatized by fat Black woman?
I ain't gonna tell her story, but that's what I was told, and that's what I was told. So
that's one of the fucking weirdest shit ever.
That's what also Princess said to me. Like, you know, when Nosy had said something about me, like, oh, like I don't watch her, she just makes videos about me. Nosy never like spoke like, oh, fuck her or whatever that is, you know. But I just think that these people don't like talented Black creators. You know, when I look at all of us and just how we were back then, we were really having a good time. I know I was having a good time. You know, we were all having a blast, growing our channels, learning different things, trying to figure out our niche. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of us. And to have somebody come in and do this kind of, and still continuously do it, it's pretty sickening. Like, you know.
Only like Tails, and the Basement Avatar and Royal Blue Tarot. Oh yeah, you like those people, so you didn't mention them. Last time I checked, Blue Waffle is the biggest cyberbully in this sector with no bottom. Oh, but she gets a pass because you were on her panel before, and you hang out with the Basement Avatar, so she also gets a pass. So, to me, you've involved yourself in the beef, and you're quite messy. Moreover, I've already stated why I don't use my voice, and I've stated that Nosy and the psychos will stalk and dox innocent people to try and find out who I am. So why give them a voice sample? However, I have used Station Head a few times, and that's because I wanted to chat with my loyal subscribers. However, I stopped using it because of y'all weirdos who are obsessed with being a voice analysis expert. Go watch my Nosy's new sham investigation video and watch how crazy she was acting, analyzing voices, and how she was saying that someone sounded like the voice when they didn't. So, to protect other innocent people from getting doxxed, I will not give the bird brains a voice sample.
Today I want to talk about the psychology of a bully, namely a cyberbully. And my first thoughts on it are that an individual who, such as Dani, who hides herself or themselves.
And you don't have to hide yourself to be a cyberbully, and there are different stages of hiding yourself. For example, Nosy was on camera but she was still hiding who she was and hiding her past. And there are other bullies on here that show their face, like Blue Waffle, but she's a crack-headed hooker with nothing to lose. I've already admitted that I have stuff to lose, haha. Like that's not a fucking secret, yeah, bird brain. I'm not a $10 hooker like Blue Waffle or a $3 sex worker like Nosy. I have stuff to lose. Also, I'm not a full-time entertainer or YouTuber who plans to make a living off of entertaining people. Entertainers get more grace than some other professions or careers.
Now, with the cyberbullying, there is a psychology behind a person who is a cyberbully. Okay, you can't say specifically what it is if you don't know the person and they haven't shared their personal experiences with you, or their frustrations, their angers, their anxieties, their aggressions. But in general, there are a few reasons why a person becomes a cyberbully. And it can be them wanting to, not feeling comfortable lashing out with the aggression that they have in their everyday life. And that anonymity of hiding behind a computer screen, hiding behind a computer voice allows them to be able to do that pretty much without consequence, right?
Okay, if there is no way of knowing why someone is a bully without talking to that person, and then at the end she says that she knows who I am, even though she doesn't. So, let's say she knew who I was. Then that makes it worse because she's clearly diagnosing whoever she thinks I am. I can't. Who am I then? You bird brain. You don't know. and yet here you are making a 2-hour video rambling about nonsense. I've already stated why I came here, and I've already stated that I'm free to respond to others who come at me too. And I've called myself a bully that bullies the bully. So what's new? That isn't a secret. Who gon' check me, boo? It's a free country. To me you're just another nut who thinks I'm multiple people. And one more thing, most of my videos are commentary with receipts, not bullying. Y'all just can't handle commentary that exposes y'all's asses. Oop.
Especially if I'm referring to Dani. You don't know anything about me, and you keep playing. I get clips of the same damn video over and over and over again. You want so badly, like you have a problem with me being a therapist. I am an educated woman. I have a master's degree, my clinical hours, and 2 licenses. Does that bother you? One of the things that causes people to cyberbully is an intense jealousy.
Oh hunty, I have no reason at all to be jealous of you. Not at all. I'm also educated and I have things going for me. I'm not the one on here begging for a cheap webcam and other cheap. Let's not throw rocks and hide our hands. You came at me first and I responded to you. So, let's stick to the facts. Moreover, I have said why I went after certain people and it wasn't because I was jealous of them. Jealous of what? And I'm sorry but you don't strike me as a licensed therapist or a former cop. Now, I would believe that you were formerly a Hispanic man. My issue with you that you're deflecting from is that you came for me first and hid your hand. Also, that you're using your professional credentials to harass and bully others. Yes, you are harassing me with all these videos diagnosing me with all these personality disorders or other mental health disorders. So if you dish it, then you should be able to take it.
That's not going to get you anywhere. That's hurting you more than anybody else. I still have my education and I still have my license. So you hating on me isn't going to get you anywhere.
So stupid. Especially the ones that don't support All About the Tea. You are real jackasses. Because if you don't support All About the Tea, you a fool for supporting Dani. Damn fools. And then you hear the idiot, where's your proof? Where's your proof, you dumbass? Look what's happening in front of your face. You don't see? Oh, Dani, you the goat. Oh, massa, we gotta wait. I don't want to step on the massa's toes. Yeah, let's get it. Get her, Dani, get her. Girl, if y'all don't grow up and stop sucking assholes. Oh, I forgot. You have to. That's right. You have to. I forgot. I keep forgetting. You fucking sold out and you have to. That's right. You forgot that's Big Bad Mama who cuss and take on everybody. But notice she won't take on Dani though. She gonna slurp up whatever she put down because she have to. If Dani say jump, she gonna say how motherfucking high because she have to. Why the fuck you think? Tell me this shit, right? Supposedly she got the information on her lap, right? Tell me why on God's green earth would she not be the one to speak about her own shit that she got in her own DM? Why she give it to Massa? Why she even got to check in with her? Why? That's what happens when you sell your soul. You got to do what the fuck you told to do. And if that's what Dani says she want, that's what the fuck you got to give her. Y'all better open up your eyes and see. That don't make no damn sense. And ask yourself why it don't make sense. That's stupid. Why wouldn't she do that on her own channel? Why is she giving it to Dani? Why did Rabbit have to wait for an apology? What, the only reason why she did it like that? Why? It took them to get some tea, right? They had to get information, right? Before, that's what it took for Rabbit to apologize. She wasn't going to apologize for nothing. The only reason why she apologized is because she's getting information. If it wasn't for that, she wasn't apologizing shit. But nobody remembers that cursing out, how she cursed out the lady's child. Disabled child at that. Nobody's outraged over there about that. Of course they try to turn people against me because they know I'm going to be on that ass in a minute. That's why, because they know, because Kenya know that I'm on her. I know what's up. And the shit that I'm speaking has been the truth. If you go from the beginning of the video, every goddamn thing I said is coming to pass. The only thing that I would change is that Sherelle and Monica are friends. I don't know about that part. Who knows? But I'm not 100% on that. But besides that, everything else I said is exactly what's been happening in front of our eyes. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is it's weird how certain shit happened that went down within. And I'm not going to get back into all of that because I done said a whole spiel about what I felt about that. And none of this, I changed nothing because they might be, I don't know. But if I had to change or say I'm not sure about one thing, that would be the only thing that I'm not sure about. But everything that is their goal. They don't want people to hear nothing that I have to say. Notice how all the same people are all sticking together. Every last one of them that I called out in the beginning. When I was calling them out in the beginning, they wasn't rallied up against each other. Now they all connected all of a sudden, right? And I wasn't going to speak about her. That's why they asses was all lined up at the front door waiting. I'm not doing that. Just because I don't fuck with her, I'm not sitting and discussing that. Nah, you doing a damn good enough job on her. She's doing a good enough job on her own. The fuck that lady did to you. She neglected her own channel and sat her ass up on the panel with you. But they got selective outrage and don't nobody want to talk about that. All the people that don't like Monica, you're fucking with Kenya. I mean, Dani. Well, you know what I mean. Kenya is Dani, goddammit. So when I say Dani, I'm talking about Kenya. You don't like Monica, but Monica is Kenya. That is Dani. Like, you sound crazy. Think about everything that has happened. Think about everything that Dani has done. From beginning till yesterday. Do that sound like it could be Monique Tober's relative to you? What sense would that make? That is Kenya / Monica / Dani that is mad as hell about the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that she's missing out on in 1 month. That is why Marcella and all of them was running around like jackasses, because I told y'all from the beginning, Marcella was never unfriendly with Monica. When Tasha K told her to dismantle the panel, everybody got let go for optics. But Marcella and her were never enemies. Marcella been playing her part. Why the hell you think she went on Rabbit's page? Why the hell you think Hood Life was mad and not mad, but made comments and said something about why did she go to Rabbit's page? Obviously, she said that because she didn't want to be caught out. And she thought she was going to get caught. Why she didn't go on Sonny's page? Why? That's Marcella's BFF. Why she ain't go on her page? Do she not realize when she was coming out with her alleged tea that she had the other day, that she was incriminating Dani?
I didn't never hear her no money. I'm gonna tell you something. Hear her don't know nothing, have anything personal against us. She wanted to be in the mix to make herself relevant, and so when she tried to do that, she ended up being in the mix. Y'all don't know she be over there having a nervous breakdown. Did y'all see her text messages when she was begging, just give me anything, just give anything I can use? This girl has an obsession with Sunny, me, Val, Trees, all of us. She wants to be us, and I don't understand. But so Debonair is a user, y'all. I don't have to buy anybody. I go and try to make peace with other YouTubers. But guess what? I'm not gonna get pulled. They pulled Sunny in because Sunny was hanging with me. And then guess what? He tried to cause a wedge with Sunny and other people. This has been in the works a long time, y'all, because I've been looking at these posts and I said Trees where they already had us listed for the setup in order. Evangelist Val, Marcella, Sunny, Trees, Rabbit, Dani. They got us all set up. And guess what? I happened to get a screenshot of it and send it to Trees. This was months ago. This has been in the works. So Debonair don't even look credible, because why are you coming out this late, honey? We almost a year into this mess.
But listen, Marcella, I said it, I called it out on my channel when Nosy said that despicable shit about your husband before, when he was in a hospital. But listen, this is the type of person she is. She's disgusting. She said that my granddaughter should be dead. Well, obvious, bitch. God saw it fit for her to be dead. So I'm okay with that. So by you saying it, don't think the fuck you're getting to me by saying that, yeah, your granddaughter deserved to be dead. She shouldn't be born into poverty. I don't give a fuck about what a
born into poverty.
And then Trees, let me tell you this. Then they would go over there and tell this other content creator that Marcella said that. So when it gets back to Sunny, Marcella said all this stuff. Everybody pay attention. So Debonair is behind the scenes. So Luke, Debonair, Luke, this nigga. If I let Nosy eat this pussy, baby, she would throw you under the bus. And Ashley, you would be out the picture because I sure got more money than you, your daddy, your mama.
She ain't ready for that Marcella scissor. I know she
She
ain't
don't
ready.
want that old cougar cat. Mm-mm.
That cool cat.
old
She
cat.
want me. That's what Nosy. Y'all notice Nosy ain't throwing me under the bus too hard. You know why? Because if she thinks she got a glimpse to lick me, she'll be right here. And I don't have to say
Hello?
I'm not homophobic because I support the
Can I have
LGBTQ
the
community.
family meal?
My daughter is gay. And guess what? I support the LGBT community by monthly donations, and I was in a webinar movie about it to bring attention to parents that if your children come to you, accept it.
Right.
So that old bull crap, and that Sunny said something about fat women. Sunny ain't said nothing like that. Okay, because if she was against fat women, she sure wouldn't have been talking to Candy Shop, Juicy Booty. Come on now. When you sit back, you look so debonair. It's common denominator against Candy Shop, Marcella, Hear Her, Nosy. Y'all do not see it. This boy was leeching on my titty for so long. I don't have no titty.
Wow.
You got Hear Her people coming for me and trying to have a conversation with me, and I was like, why? Why this motherfucker reaching out to me? And then you got Dear Yvette. I don't want nothing to do with her. You could be up there, judge and jury. You and AT2 are fucked up people. It's just y'all just fall out and make up fall out, and but y'all done burnt everybody down around them.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't
There
see
you
what's
go.
going on. And guess what? Y'all see the racial stuff that's coming out. Let me see the racial stuff coming out. Who was the ones that said don't go to Rabbit because it's racial? Y'all don't realize that Princess and So Debonair went to Rabbit first. So why is it fucked up for me to do it when they did it first?
I really don't care who she is. What I do care about is the fact, like, okay, well, I mean, you were supposed to be leaving like a long time. What happened to that? And then you're still here. You're still trolling people. You're still doing things. And like, even with the stuff with Val, like she's turned on Val now.
Yep.
Like, it's the same thing over and over again. If you want, and then somebody sent me that girl over there's channel yesterday.
Thank you, Christine. I love you. Yes, continue.
I'm following this girl Rizzy over on TikTok who unalived herself.
Oh God.
That girl over there is covering the same story. So I actually commented under her channel yesterday, not realizing that was who that was. I ended up like deleting my message. I'm like, I can't even believe I even messaged this shit, and I deleted it.
Oh no, I don't want to be involved anymore. The things that they said from the voice clips I heard, she was calling black women gremlins. She said we were
not black women.
Yes, and I'm talking about that girl over there. She was calling black women gremlins. She said
not
that
black women.
Yes, black women. Yes, black women. And I'm confused about how this went on. I'm mad I missed that too.
The rabbit?
Yes.
The rabbit was calling black women gremlins.
No, I was the gremlin. She was calling me a gremlin. She said I
she was
a
calling
gremlin.
you a gremlin.
Yeah, and she said that me, Teddy, and Hear Her, and I believe maybe she was talking about Tails and Nosy possibly too. She said that she left us in the dirt. We are nothing but the dirt under her foot.
I'm so sorry. What?
Yes, I was like, oh my God.
But the people
support black women.
Hello, that's why I was like, I can't wait to get out and have a conversation about this because y'all said, once again, shaky when she started doxing me. She said she did this because I doxed her friend Rabbit, and no one can prove that I doxed this girl because I did not dox this girl at all. I did not dox her.
Let me say this too because I'm pretty sure they're going to be watching this. Y'all, I support black women, and I'm not going to sit around and act like that's not a thing for me because I definitely do. Y'all be my homegirls in real life. They're gonna tell you, Aaron, motherfucking Lay, will beat some ass over black women that he knows in real time. I don't fuck around with that part because I feel like black women should be supported, and I stood on that since I've been in fucking high school. And excuse my language, but I hated that narrative, and I never want to be brought up me again on YouTube. So I'm saying it today. So if y'all want to record some shit, record this. I always stand 10 toes down for black women that I support all the time because if you want to be doing shit to people that I know and the people that I don't even know, I don't fuck with that. That's fucked up. If you're a black man or a black woman doing the same thing to another black woman,
I agree. Sitting back and watching somebody do something like this, it's like it's pretty sickening to even see like black people sitting back, like siding with this person, working with this person. It's sickening to my stomach because it's like you see the black person in front of you. They sink me. These people sink me. And it's like you're saying, no, we're going to believe this woman that's not showing her face. She's not telling us her real name. We don't know anything about her. Everything she says is a lie. All she does is lie. But you know what? We're going to believe her because she says it repeatedly to us. And it just sounds good.
And I'm going to tell you this too. I'm going to tell you this. Hear Her had my back the day that I said black bitches. But you know what she did after that live? She took that shit down immediately. So they couldn't take videos of that and repost it. Hear
Wow.
her what they were going to do with that, and she immediately took that shit down.
Right. And but
That's a
they
real
targeted Hear
friend.
Her for the same thing too. When Hear Her went off and said that, because Hear Her was upset, like because I played that clip too. Hear Her was very upset. Like, how could Black women sit around while she's talking? This woman said she wanted to put a collar around my neck and walk me like a dog. She has not proven to anyone that she's a Black woman. It'd be different if y'all knew she was a Black woman, but y'all have no proof. The only proof that people has is a cosign from her, the girl next door down the rabbit hole is the only person that said, I know that this person is a Black woman.
First of all, I have not watched John's full video, but I am responding to what I have watched. Just when I was about to leave, John sat his lying ass up on his panel and lied on me. Okay? John and Monica, if you're in on this too, I don't know if it was planned or not, because it looks like he just threw it out there. But if I find out that you are in on this lie, then you are on my list too. The fuck? Well, John was already on it for using the N-word. Again, let's be clear. I don't have a personal relationship with John. We are not friends, and he does not run my motherfucking channel. Okay? However, he has messaged me a few times. He messaged me about joining Monica and him on a conference call to squash the beef with Blue Waffle, and I declined. He also messaged me about joining a panel to discuss Sherelle, and I also declined. And another time, it was about Nosy doxing someone that he knew. Okay? Okay, we got that. Other than that, I don't know him, and he does not know me. He is just deflecting, and he's mad because I said that he is canceled. And John, you are canceled. You cannot use the N-word. There's no justifications or excuses for it. And anyone that has lied on my name and is involved with John's mess is now on my shit list too. I am definitely not an English middle-aged white woman. He just said that to discredit me. So yeah, John, you are canceled. I am not a sellout like Monica and Heidi. I will always stand by my people and for what is right. Instead of getting on camera, apologizing like a decent human with human decency, you sat your ass up there, your privileged white ass up there, and lied on my motherfucking name and tried to throw other people under the bus like Rabbit to save your own white ass. The fuck? I'm sick of people trying me, I swear. And let's be clear. John did not send me out to Sherelle. He just shared my channel because he has beef with her too. That's it. Jesus, take the wheel, because if I continue to drive, all hell is going to break loose. I'm going to look into this further and get back to y'all, because I don't react off of emotion. I like to think things through. Okay? But yeah, Dani Savage is about to be unleashed on some of y'all. Basically, I hopped on here to say that I stand by my message and my people to cancel John Yates. John is just trying to take away my voice. He knows that I am a leader on here with influence to get him canceled. So he wanted to discredit me and take away my voice. That has happened a lot throughout history, okay, with our people, Black people. The dominant race, white people, have tried to take away our voice, silence us, so we can't fight back. And since I have been trusted by my people to speak out for them, I will not sit back and allow that to happen. When he wanted me to join him on a panel, I told him that I don't want to use my voice because I don't want more innocent people to be doxxed by crazy people trying to unmask avatars.
I'm going to be pursuing something, so I need surveillance for certain reasons. So it's completely legal. It's not illegal. And as long as you have a licensed private investigator.
He lied on me because he thought that I would not speak the truth. A white racist man will never silence me and try to discredit me to avoid being canceled. And that's the only reason that I am live right now, to let y'all know that I still stand by what I said. John Yates and Jennifer Love Spewitt are both canceled. And as for the Black people in this sector who continue to say that I am white, stop the self-hate and stop internalizing racism. Black people, Black women can be talented and intelligent. It's called Black girl magic. We are leaders. We are inventors. We are doctors.
Hide behind a fucking page with, you know, and nobody knows who it is. Why don't you do all that bullshit from your All About the Tea channel? Say it with your motherfucking big wide chest, Monica. Do that shit from your All About the Tea channel. I did it from Nosy Whole Life, bitch. I didn't run and hide and tell everybody who you were, Kenya. Because Monica is a fucking liar and a fraud and a loser. Since Monica and her minions cannot leave me alone, then I guess I just need to just go in my file. I guess I'll just go in my file and just tell everything. I mean, I guess I'll just tell everything. And Lenny just, the way Lenny talks, that's gonna be awkward Thanksgiving. Lenny just can't stop talking. I don't, girl, always. I was done when I saw idiots following Dani, another avatar. Black women will never learn. We know.
I mean, I didn't know that Cups was beefing with Trees. Well, I don't think Cups is beefing with Trees. I think Trees is beefing with Cups. Don't you guys ever sit and think about why would she insert herself in something that clearly has nothing to do with her? Why? I mean, what does Cups have to do with Trees? I don't get it. Why is Trees taking on Rabbit's issues? You guys never thought about that? How many times was Rabbit proven to be a liar? Why isn't anyone doing a video about how she lied about the NDA? You see the selective outrage? I didn't see one video about that. Not one. But do you not see how many people are posting about this? Trees is on the screen wall. She has no issue with this woman, but she's taking it upon herself. If you guys do not think that they are dangling something over Trees' head, you guys have to be absolutely, I don't want to insult anyone, but you guys have to be out of your fucking mind. We don't know her personally, but from what we know on YouTube, we do know that she is a person who speaks her voice. She seems like she's not afraid, almost comparable to me. Isn't it quite obvious that they're dangling something over her head? I know that there's a lot of people that won't say it outright. I know her subscribers have to be wondering, something is not right. I don't know what's going on with the subscribers, but everything that they say is happening over here is actually happening over there. I never, ever, ever, not one time said that anyone who's over on that channel can't come over here on this channel. Trees do their dirty work. And Trees, listen, because I'm not with the same narrative that majority of the people is with, I have a problem. They're trying to shut me down. They don't want me to speak. Notice how Rabbit or Dani didn't post anything on their community wall about my subscribers. No, they're letting Trees do their dirty work. And Trees, listen, you can hear it in her voice. She's getting tired, okay? Could you imagine? To be honest, she does not have any beef with me. I have no beef with her. You know where the beef come in? It's fake beef. She's being told what to do. Yeah, she called Tayl's grandmother. She called Tayl's grandmother on live and had a whole conversation with this lady and told her about her granddaughter. I said nothing negative about Auntie last night. Nothing. And look what they did. Twist the narrative. Got people in my comment section leaving videos, comments talking about how I'm harassing an elderly lady. Are you fucking kidding me? Selective outrage? And it's not even selective outrage because I didn't even say anything negative about the lady at all. I'm positive she didn't go listen to what I said on her own. I'm positive her niece, Dani, she claims it's not her real niece, but that's what she calls her. I'm positive she ran the narrative over there with her. Nobody said nothing about it. Nothing about what she did when she called Tayl's grandmother. Like I said last night, what if the lady had a pacemaker? What if that would have, upset her and something bad would have happened? But you guys know when I said about her teaching her child ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, it was in reference to parenting. It had nothing to do with sexualizing a child and me being a predator. They're trying to push a narrative and say that my subscribers are supporting a predator. That's fucked up. You can't just say I'm sorry and that's just it. You affected my channel. You caused people to be afraid to come to my channel. You twisted a narrative, Dani, and had people unsubscribe from my channel. You guys had people leaving negative, horrible comments in my channel. You can't just say, I'm sorry, and everything is honky-dory. The shit is crazy to me. I know Thursday night, I was talking a lot of shit because I was upset. And I threatened, and I said, I fucking dare you to post my subscribers on your page in the morning. I dare you. Go back and listen to it. I was pissed, okay? What else could they say to get to me, to stop me? Why was it important to come and interrupt my live at 9:30 in the morning to tell me that? When I sat back and I thought about it, I'm like, okay, but how would you know that I'm saying something if you don't log on and click on my page? It was a way to stop me. That's what this is all about. Stopping me because I have my own mind, because I won't get down. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people are listening to what they are pushing. But I finally had enough, and I'm matching energy now. Is it even worth it? Like, why am I having a, can't I express myself and say what I feel? Isn't this America? Why do I have to think about what I should say, what I shouldn't say, if someone's going to be upset? Like, I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just stating my opinion. The shit is annoying. And that's the thing that bothers me and make me not even want to do YouTube anymore. It's okay. Yeah, selective people could do whatever they want. That's the problem. And I've never, ever been a follower. And that's against YouTube policy. It's against YouTube policy. But Rabbit or Dani, they won't do that. They won't do that. They leave it for the help. Exactly. And Rabbit on her backup channel a couple of weeks ago telling people to report AT2 for whatever with children. Now, come on now. How you going to report something with no fucking victim? No victim. But 150 plus people sit there when she's verbally abusing her own child. What happened there? Where's the outrage? Where's the mandated reporters there? Where's the people calling and saying something about that? Where? Selective outrage. Only thing I ask is to just leave me alone. You're going to fuck around and they're going to end up taking your fucking channel, and Rabbit and Dani is still going to be bouncing around and policing YouTube while you're good and gone. I'm telling you, she's sick of that shit. You could hear it in her voice last night. But when somebody got shit dangling over your head, you have to. But like I was saying yesterday, it's best you just say fuck it. Because people that's riding with you going to ride with you regardless. Because you're going to keep waiting. You're never going to get out. Don't you see when the police get snitches and they snitch and tell somebody the police let you off? But anytime they know something, you know something, or they feel you know something, they keep fucking with you. And they keep talking about, yeah, you want to be around your kids? Oh, I'll just drop this and put you back up in a jam. That's exactly what's happening with her. It's best you fucking just come out now. You would be way better off. Way better off. Because the shit would be understandable because how it was done. How it was done was slick as hell. And I'm not going to say that part, but it was done in a way that's fucked up. You see how she made it abundantly clear? Her daughter does not have her YouTube page? Like, really? What? Okay. First of all, that sounds weird. But second of all, why are you telling us this? Why do we need to know? What are you setting us up for? For all that elderly women on live and all them subscribers sat there. That's a damn shame.
Let's believe her. Yeah.
Hello. So you're going to believe a person that came on here anonymous, trolling, right? Under a black rabbit, you know, and she's telling you that this is a black woman who is not black. And as we can see, she only does black content when it suits her. That's what they do. They try to come in and jump on your stories. They try to steal your titles. They try to steal your tags. That's what they do. So you can't make it in the algorithm. They jump out right after you and make a video. That's what they do.
And then they say you copied them.
And then they say you copied them.
Well, when she called me, all she did is scream like an idiot.
Oh, wow.
I know. Where's the money, girl? Where is the money?
Yeah, where is the money? I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Where's the money from Val, bitch? Where is the money?
Right. Can we know how much money Val got during that time? Is she going to be honest with her subscribers and tell people how much money she gathered for Val?
You see this bag here?
You don't call him Louis
Nosy? Do broke bitches have this nosy?
So you can say what you want to about Marcella, but I know the one that you riding so hard for, so debonair, is the biggest motherfucking liar of them all. So if you're gonna call one person a liar, you gotta call the other person a liar. Like, stop with the bullshit. Like, seriously, stop with the bullshit. Seriously, this shit is pissing me off because it's one thing you can selectively call people liars, and you siding with the biggest motherfucking liar on fucking YouTube right now. Stop it with the selective outrage. Seriously, this shit is pissing me the fuck off. Knock it the fuck off, princess. And I'm being cordial towards you, but the shit is pissing me the fuck off. From the last time, who didn't I get?
I gotta say this. I really wish that you and Princess was okay because see, Princess don't even know what's really going on.
But I'm okay with Princess. I don't dislike.
You don't know.
I don't dislike Princess. What I'm saying is I'm tired of one liar being called out, but not the other liar. Seriously, it was really ticking.
She said that she did not speak to Rabbit. Yes, you did. Rabbit showed the text.
You did too. I seen it too.
You did. You
Yes,
did.
you
And
did.
guess what? Did I say you said anything bad, Princess? See, that's what it is. This motherfucking So Debonair got all the women fighting that you can't even sit down and talk to me because you know what he says. I did not lie. Yes, you did lie. You did lie.
Absolutely. By you saying you didn't
You did lie,
it's a
Princess.
lie.
When you told him, I told you that Tanisha did it. You the one told me, baby. You know why? Because in your video, which I screenshotted and still have it, where you said Nosy and Sinitra told you. Get it right, Princess. And then you say, I told you. How would I know? I didn't say you reached out to Rabbit, girl. I said you talked to her. You talked to her. It don't matter who got to who. You talked to her.
First of all, by somebody playing semantics like that tells me the fuck that you're trying to fucking lie. Talking about I didn't reach out to Rabbit. Tomato.
You spoke to her before I did. So I don't know why you and So Debonair could be so appalled when y'all motherfuckers ran to her first. He ran to her first and you spoke to her second and I spoke to her third. But guess what? Y'all didn't have no confidence in any content creator. So you went to Rabbit because you knew that she could break it down and see what it was. I didn't say nothing negative about your ass. You was scared because you thought I told Rabbit some shit that I know you know. But I only went up there and talked about myself. That's what you were scared of. So you had to come out and do a video about me, and that shit didn't make no sense. So when Dani did her video about you, you tucked up under your man. I was with my man, and she called me back. I ain't fucking call your ass back. You told me you was upset that I went to Rabbit. When I'm looking at the phone saying, how the fuck can she be upset about me going to talk to Rabbit when they did it first? You was down with that because you know what? I do have an email, baby, that you sent to Monica that I could have given to Rabbit. And I didn't. I went up there for Marcella Booth Davis, not no one else.
Don't pussyfoot around it. Get to the fucking point in the subject. Princess will tell you 1,000 fucking parables and 20 Aesop's fable before she gets to the fucking point. And that shit pisses me off.
Let me tell you something. My problem is with you. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth. I ain't never been scared of a motherfucking bitch ever in life. I ain't scared of nothing that y'all put out there because I know what I did. Number one, I've never emailed Monica a day in my motherfucking life. So if you got something, go ahead and put it out. Number two, I do have your call records. I keep every record. I keep a motherfucking receipt. So yes, you did call me back. I didn't lie about trees. What I said, what you said was, because you sit up there and take something from last month and put it in with the next month. When I asked you specifically, I said, how did Rabbit know Sinitra did the pull-up? I said, because if you knew and I knew and Nosy knew and I think so Deb knew, who told? And you said, I don't know. Rabbit told me that Trees told her. And I said, I was going to call motherfucking Trees about it. And you said, no. Don't call her. Don't call her. Stay, keep them out of it. I said no, because when it comes to some shit and the truth, I said I fussed with Trees at the time. I said, call Trees any motherfucking way. So you gonna sit up here and call me a lie and say you didn't say that? And I called Trees. Did I not, Trees? Did I not? Okay.
Why would I tell you not to call Trees?
I don't know. That's what you do. You said don't do it. I don't know. I don't know. You started backpedaling pussy
Marcella, at the time you were on that tight time because of.
But I didn't know her. I didn't know you to tell you that. I didn't know you to tell her that.
I know you didn't know me to tell me that.
Let me ask you something.
I need to say that.
You said that. Did Rabbit tell you I told her about that? Rabbit.
I don't talk to Rabbit. I've never talked to Rabbit. The only thing you got was them damn text messages when she reached out to me after trying to get an interview, and that's all I've ever said to Rabbit. So don't use me as an excuse to get your interview because I didn't give nothing to her. I didn't do no interview with her. I said a couple of words, and I ain't never fucked with that lady ever again. And I told you I didn't fuck with her when you tried to bring her up to me again before you did that interview.
Are you gonna let me talk now? Are you gonna let me talk?
Okay, just go ahead. Keep quiet, Marcella.
Okay. So you asked me, did I tell Rabbit, right? Who told me about Sinitra driving through there?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
It was you.
When? Yeah, Princess?
Yes, you did. You told me.
Princess,
and guess what? Jesus. I live in Virginia. So Debonair lives in Atlanta. You were talking to Sinitra, and on your video, which I've screenshot, you said I'm the one who motherfucking knew it was only 3 people, me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
No, you a lie. I'll get Nosy and I'll get Sinitra up there.
You don't need Nosy because guess what? I screenshotted
So, Rabbit, you didn't reach out to me when we got all the screenshots and you sit up there, put them on your own interview that you reached out to me?
Listen, we saw your text.
I still have them if you need them.
She posted receipts. But it
okay,
doesn't
so
matter.
That's the only time me and Rabbit have ever corresponded. She reached out to me.
That's it. That's all. It doesn't matter who reached out to who. I felt it.
But no, you using me as an excuse. You using me as an excuse to do the shit that you wanted to do. Just say that's the shit you wanted to do. Don't use me for it. Just say you wanted to do the shit. That's it.
No, that you're a liar. See, that's why you're so upset sitting on that
How
tone.
much
Trying to
you
take
fucking
the shit.
lying on me?
You
And the
try to
proof is
take
in
the
the
shit,
pudding.
but you're
And y'all
not.
want to sit
You're
up here
full of
use me.
shit.
You want to use me
That's
for a
why
beat,
you're on
so I
that
can do
tone.
another
You're full
video,
of
so
shit.
you can do another video,
You
so we can
told
continue
me.
this stupid ass shit.
No, you told me that Sinitra did that, and the only person knew but you and Nosy. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Look, I don't
I
snitch like
never
that.
said
I
that
didn't
you
call you for that
emailed.
fucking shit.
I never
did
said
not.
you
I'm trying to
emailed
find my
Monica.
motherfucking call records.
Are you gonna let me talk? I never said you emailed Monica, boo boo. You
Did you
emailed
not just say that?
Nosy.
Please don't
No,
ask
you
me.
ladies,
You just not say that.
emailed
I got emails
Nosy.
that you just emailed Monica. You just said that 10 minutes ago. You lied so fucking much you can't keep control of what you said.
No, baby. When I sent Rabbit those emails, I could have sent the one that you sent Nosy. You was in it.
I text
Okay,
Nosy. I
but
never
listen,
emailed
Princess,
Nosy.
would you
So you
mind,
text
Princess?
Nosy.
Okay,
And
be
you
quiet,
just said
Marcella.
Monica. You didn't say Nosy.
No. I said I could have sent her
Let's
Rabbit the
rewind the
email that
beautiful
you
being
sent.
footage since this is live. Should I
Guess
rewind
what?
it and play what you just said?
Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth.
Okay,
Should we
listen, how
just
about this,
rewind what
ladies?
you just said?
Stand in your
Princess,
truth.
could you let me say something, Princess?
Go
How
ahead,
about both of
Trees.
you ladies, both of y'all
I'm
ladies?
sorry.
No, it's okay, baby. I understand you are emotional because this is an emotionally charged conversation. So I understand that. I want Princess to speak her piece, Marcella, because you've been up here already. So let's let Princess speak her piece. Do either of you ladies mind sending me the receipts of what y'all saying? Because both of y'all seem like y'all believe, and I don't know. I can't say who's lying, who's not.
I don't care, but the receipts is already out there, Trees. They are literally already out there. So I'm like, why is you saying non-truth? Like the shit is out there on her page, on my page, on other people's pages. So why is you saying this shit?
Where is Rabbit?
I want to show you this video where she went on that show and she said only people knew was me, Nosy, and Sinitra.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says. Now I dropped the link for Rabbit. If Rabbit wants it, she knows she's welcome to come.
Yeah.
Down the Rabbit Hole News says, I reached out to you to clarify Tolbert, not an interview. I've shown the DMs. And Rabbit is very transparent. She is, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Princess is confused. I don't want to say that she lied, but I want to say that she probably thought that it was one way. Because obviously she thought it was. Oh,
Don't make me tell what you told, bitch. Don't make me tell on you. I got more videos on you, Princess.
But ain't that the Princess? Ain't that the videos that Princess posted though?
No, I'm giving you the name is doxing. That's what we over here saying. Stop doxing people.
But you've been doxing people, Princess. I can break your fucking video down. I may not know how to break it down and put it on YouTube, but I got these videos, bitch, of you more than one, okay? I said I want to do an interview, but I don't want to talk about So Debonair and Princess.
I'm telling you, we could have, but we didn't because it wasn't about them. This wasn't about Debonair and it wasn't about Princess. Okay? Now, did I reach out to Princess? I reached out to Princess first. I absolutely did. But I never asked Princess for an interview. Princess, I never asked to interview. Please review those DMs. And I've shown all those DMs before. I was not interested because you had already interviewed with Nosy. I wasn't going to ask for an interview. You've already interviewed with her, and you had told people that you knew what Monica's hand looked like. You described it. I wasn't about that.
Oh, wait a minute. Dani is in the chat.
So just so you guys know, there was so much that could have been said, could have been done, and we didn't. Because, and it's interesting, because when I interviewed Debonair, I said, this isn't about dragging the avatar. Did we drag the avatar in the interview? No. But I privated that interview because I realized how much of a joke and how much he really took a lot of people for game. Like he was very strategic. He knew where to go. My channel was already monetized, so I don't make money off of your name or your tags. Other than that interview, which has been privated for months, because I don't need it. I don't need you. I'm sorry, I don't, and that's the reality. That I really don't need Debonair. The other thing too is when I
And yes, he did say that, Rabbit. He said that,
that
everybody's getting clicked. No, you actually helped
not
him,
from
and
his
I have
name.
emails.
Don't flatter yourself. Not from your name. Not from your name. Sorry, I don't need. I haven't talked about. I have not put Debonair since the interview into tags. Into
But Dani even said he can't even make clout or money off of his own
stuff.
I mean, he has 117 views on one video. It's like so sad. Nobody showed up to his game night. Nobody showed up. Not even the
He asked Candy Shop. He asked everybody to come and they didn't come. Why he ain't asked her? Why he asked these people over there on this and Jennifer Stewart? Because he said he embarrassed of them. That's why.
Of course he's embarrassed. The basement bitches are only flunkies and cronies. We got 400 people. Well, thank you. Thank you for that cash app, Miss Sonia.
So to be clear, okay, again, we could have brought up other people in that situation, you know, in Marcella's thing, but we didn't. And we deliberately, because this wasn't about them, this was about Marcella's portion. It wouldn't have made sense to just have disclosed that. I had already released a lot of DMs from these people, so there was no reason, okay? The other thing too, I reached out to Princess, but it was not for an interview, okay? The only person that I reached out to for an interview was Debonair, okay, and Plez. And that was that. That was that. I meant what I said, and I showed all those DMs. I even showed DMs to people that weren't even part of, Bishop. He wasn't even part of this huge thing. You know, he would make appearances here and there, but he didn't really partake as much as the other ones. So that was that. There was nothing else to it. So I'm not really sure, what are we recycling here? Why are we recycling this shit? Like, do people drink old
saying I'm not, I did not.
Rabbit. I said they're recycling it because this is their last hurrah. Okay. Yeah. Nosy Ho, yes, this is the last ditch effort. This is Nosy Ho last hurrah.
But Trees, do you hear? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Trees. I'm sorry to cut you off, but let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Why is it? This is what I don't understand. Okay, the man had a live this morning. The Avatar had a camera slip. Okay, who the fuck cares? But let me ask you, did anybody take screenshots to compare foreheads, hands, skin colors, to Bojangles, to Tolbert? The way they did it.
Oh, we already know. None of them were correct.
Exactly.
They were all wrong.
Where's the outrage for that?
Oh, the apology is not coming. You will never get an apology.
Exactly. No, but
you will never get an apology, Rabbit.
You'll get conspiracy theories about how their LLC is related to the other. Like, what the fuck? What is that all about?
And listen, and they're still not going to accept that that's Monica. They're going to say that's Monica's aunt. Oh, she did the camera slip on purpose. You're going to get a lot of bullshit. But see, now all of these 400 people that has been in this live, it's 387 people in here right now. Everyone, you have to stop listening to the basement bullshit. Period. If you are tired of this, there should be no investigation. Nosy is now trying to rehash, redox, re-victimize people. And you are here for it. You have to stop subscribing to the bullshit, or else you are complicit in helping to dox more innocent Black women. Do you guys understand? Stop viewing it. I know it's hard to stop watching a train wreck. I understand it. But I don't understand it because I'm not going to subscribe or support the bullshit, and you guys got to stop it too, or else it's going to continue.
The DMs, just to let you guys know, to remind you, between myself and Debonair, before Tolbert happened, days before, he was participating in the other shit as well with Nosy. He was making appearances on the chat. So this bullshit about, I didn't know, and no, fuck that, because I was telling him days, hey, this energy, this is not okay. You want to show the DMs? I'm going to show you again those DMs that have already dropped a couple times. But specifically to June 16th, 17th, and the 18th, when Marcella and all that shit went down, she went to bed. Tolbert was up there with Debonair and Nosy. At the same fucking time, you had Wiley live with the Avatar. And people couldn't put this shit together? Oh, it's a recording. No, it was a live stream at the fucking same time. Wiley was saying, they think they got you on the other channel. And Monica was saying, they got to leave that woman alone. This is not like, there is no pull the rabbit out of the hat shit here, guys. Come on.
And I sent Rabbit the message when I told Nosy, you need to be careful. That's not that lady when they said that she's going to use Monique Tolbert anyway. See, and that's what I'm saying. When they did that, I was asleep. So Debonair trying to say, Marcella introduced me to Nosy. I did, but did I make you say those horrible things about that woman? The bottom line is that Debonair don't even like women, period. He is punishing every woman that comes in his life. And I'm going to let you know that hers going to get hers too. How would you let a white man get up there and say something about Black sisters, okay? Whether you liked us or not.
The thing is too, is like, one thing he said that if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. And somehow they've made it so that they are not wrong about the shit that they're accusing everybody of being. Okay. So
Because they have to
concocted,
keep changing their stories, so
exactly.
they'll
They
never have to
concocted
apologize.
one connection to the next. Okay, let's make a puzzle fit. Let's glue it together and make it look pretty. That's the problem that I have with it. So where is the apology? And how come nobody's fucking mad about? That's the piece that I don't get. We're all so focused on the face reveal of the avatar. Okay, so it wasn't the chicken lady. It wasn't the teethy one. It wasn't the other lady. So then, now what? Merry Christmas. Now what?
And I don't care what you say. I jumped on it for it to be some bullshit, Miss Charlie. Let me tell you something. I looked at my wrist. I got time today, and I'm not here to play. I'm gonna tell y'all. Want to lie on me?
Not Moneybag Yo. Not Moneybag Yo.
Don't play with me. I've been trying to be so good. I've been trying to be so good and just stay out the bullshit. But I'm tired. All this old shit coming up. Now I done moved on.
Marcella just quoted Moneybag Yo, y'all. She just quoted Moneybag Yo. She said, I just look at my wrist. I got time today.
That's right. And I ain't come here to play because everybody lied, okay? It was a sham fucking investigation. It was a sham.
Yes, it was.
And guess who walked away with the bag? It was Nosy walked away with the bag. We was all so dumb. She didn't give us nothing, okay? And Princess said she's not worried about it at this point. Girl, I'm not your enemy, okay? I'm not your enemy. But don't come up here like you didn't tell me and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Everything you said, your hands was clean. Okay, explain your video when you were defining doxing, honey. You did all of that. You did all of that. See, I was so glad when Dani was able to pull up all those old things and pieces together because everybody who was involved in that need to get their share. Everybody need to get their share.
Wait a minute. This fucking comment is funny as shit. They said,
oh my God. No.
We don't give her that much credit. She ain't got that kind of brain.
Oh my God. First of all, Dani should be insulted, but it's funny for y'all to think this boy.
I just can't.
I know they ain't say schoolboy.
I just think I might give Nosy some pussy so she could just stop talking about all of us. Because she show up and
give her some of that scissoring.
Yes, honey. And throw some dollars on her ass. She messed up her own bag. She blaming everybody else.
And that's really who you should be mad at. I mean, as a panelist, right? So, like, she took the bet. You guys had your own content. Yes, maybe help here and there with building whatever, getting some subscribers, but that's it. You guys
Marcella
let her
got her
take this
own
shit. Why aren't
lane.
you mad about
got
that?
her own lane.
I'm telling
Princess
you.
got her own lane.
Yes.
Marcella got her own lane. Now, So Debonair, his lane is empty, but so that's why the So Debonair and Nosy Ho collaboration and the Basement Bitches collaboration is so important.
And he loved all of us. He was in love with Monica. Monica was his mama, and you know,
Monica. And he did call Monica Monica. He did.
So now the other day, Nosy, it's me and you, and they don't have no content. That's what they talking about me and you. We don't talk about you, motherfucker, because I already know everything I need to know about you. You a stinking, broke down, homeless motherfucker who try to use women.
But yeah, no. So it's really always the same thing. You do something that goes against the program, then they go and act as if you're the most horrible person in the world, while pushing you to be the most horrible person in the world.
Right. They want to trigger you. They want to find traumas to trigger you. And then when you come out and you respond, and of course, you're not your best self, that's what they use to get people to turn against you. They're like, look at this, look at this, look at this. But they're not showing what they did. They're not showing what caused the trauma. They're just showing your response to the trauma. And when you try to show what they did, then they flagging you. They want to strike you. They don't want you to get your truth out, but they want to be able to push the narrative about you. That money was being collected also by, because I said there was 2 other people, Jen. I said that there was 2 other people, Jen. So that is come get this commentary. Yeah, there was other people. So that money was being collected also by come get this commentary for Val. So where did that money go? Because Val, you told us she is rich and she doesn't need anyone's money to buy, and she buys designer bags, period. On my mama, Val did say she was the money girl because they was talking about that with me. They said your money long. Val said her money was long too. So why y'all was up there with the collection plate? And where is the money? That's what the people said when Val started beefing with her. That was a content creator who was around as well around that time.
I got to
She
trouble
was
about
on
her too.
Yeah, she was on my channel. She supported me. We talked, and then one day she went from here to there. And from my understanding, she got into some type of tussle with Unwind with Teddy. She tried to take Unwind with Teddy to court and get a restraining order on her, although she was talking about Teddy, because I remember she was making videos about Teddy, but she tried to get a restraining order on Teddy, but she wasn't able to get it. And then that's when Shaky Fontaine came in. She tried to pull a black woman card at that time and saying how black women are misrepresented in the world, and we are targeted. She knew what to say at that time, but clearly, she didn't know no other time. But that's who she is, and I don't know what happened to her after that, because I don't see her around no more. I don't see her being one of the best soldiers for the squad, so I don't really know what's going on with her.
Wow, do you remember when I got to know about her?
Yeah, she was one of the people that made videos about you too. I remember that.
You remember what I was calling her?
I feel actually bad for Jack.
He hate black women. He hate black women. Do you remember what I called her?
What?
No.
I said, "Come get me Miss Piggy."
No.
They was mad, but talking shit about me. So I'm like, so you go talk shit about me, but I can't talk shit about you. It's not fair. You can't play games with people when they can read you better than you can read them.
Hello, clock it.
So that was the thing. It's like when it came to me, like, oh, let's play the game, because even with Linda Milken, I said, oh, she had the tick with the herpes on it. All of a sudden, I hated black women again. I'm like, we don't even know she's black. I was eating people up throughout the entire time, but they were mad.
We was collecting bones out here. They ain't like that, Dad. We was out here cleaning them up. They was like, we got to get the.
There's something about a black woman, which we don't even know Linda was black or not. But every time they would come on to me and say, oh, why are you talking about black women? I'm like, well, she's talking shit about me. So I said Linda Milken was the.
You're not talking to a black woman. You're talking about someone who is pissing you off. If the asshole happened to be a woman, then I'm gonna talk about you because you're an asshole.
Pull up Jennifer's comment.
Well, the day after you called Linda's avatar the tick with the herpes, she changed it the next day.
It was gone. But I was eating them up because I'm like, listen, I'm not the person to play with for real. Like, if we're gonna go toe to toe on YouTube, let's do it. She got the tick with the herpes on it. I call come get this commentary, come get Miss Piggy. They were so mad.
You
I'm
said
like,
Shaky had 5 baby daddies or 5 kids or something like that. You said
yes,
Shaky had 5
them up. They were mad, but I'm like, y'all lying on me and talking shit about me. So, but they brought it back to me hating black women.
Let's not, and I've been said that he doesn't like women. He's making all women pay for whatever his mommy didn't do, didn't nurture him, didn't protect him. And let me tell you,
your own husband didn't want you. Your own husband was a pastor.
I know, your own husband.
And he was passing his offering plate around in the church, honey. And somebody gave him a big tithing, and he dropped your ass off and left the state.
Wait a minute. Tell that story again.
What? He was married and his husband was messing around with different people, right? And so, he broke up with So Debonair and left the state and left So Debonair there. And So Debonair was homeless and lived with the guy that we went over to the guy's house. He lived there and he was homeless. And then So Debonair was telling me that he worked at the airport. He wasn't working at no damn airport. He told all of us he was working at the airport. So, I'm thinking if you work at the airport, you could hook us up with a ticket because all my relatives that work at the airport, I could fly for free or, half price.
Yeah.
Or, he didn't work at no airport. He was probably going to that motherfucking airport to sleep because he ain't had nowhere else to sleep. And like I told you, the building he lived in had no fucking windows. Why would Monica send anybody to his fucking house for what? He told me and Princess he was scared. And Princess had to talk
They
him down.
said I was driving past their houses.
But anybody driving past his house. Who gonna drive it? I'm from the hood, but he is in the hood, okay? And like I said, So Debonair was good with all his neighbors and stuff like that. But So Debonair, you a drunken bum. You trying to say I'm drunk? Oh, I need Marcella to come up here. Who the fuck is up at 3 o'clock in the morning looking for some shit on a page? That's why you did it. You woke up and you didn't have nothing to drink, so you came up there shaking like a fucking leaf, trying to put a story out. And then you got Nosy on the phone. You and Nosy said, and this is what happened. And Marcella told me, Monica, you're a liar, girl. You're a liar because the emails that you accidentally sent me showed that you was talking to somebody else about this Miss Tolbert.
I will say
right,
this.
Rabbit?
And I will say this. The day after the Tolbert happened,
we got 100 people in here.
Yeah, I noticed that. The day after the Tolbert situation happened, I did a live, right? And I pointed out the fact that Wiley, that Monica the Avatar had called into Wiley at the same time that, quote unquote, the Avatar, everybody that was accusing Tolbert of being the Avatar was live with the two of them, right? The following day, okay, when I did that live, Princess was in my chat, and this has already been shown a couple times on my channel, And on Dani's video, where she said something to the effect of, don't quote me directly, that does not, I've talked to Monica the Avatar a couple of times, and that is not the Avatar. So that's what like really pushed me to contact Princess as well, is because I felt like there was a level of, I don't know, consciousness, conviction to a certain degree to say, you know what, I had the wrong person. You see, you can say whatever you want about me, you don't trust me, and all this, that's fine. I told you guys, I'm not meant to be liked. I get that. But at the same time, if you're fucking wrong about something, you're wrong about it. I've been wrong about a lot of things, and I've said it. So clearly, that was not the Avatar. Told, but did she half-ass some? Why did it take Nosy to be fucking out of here for people to start wanting to apologize and come out? I don't get that. I don't get that. A lot of us had been saying for quite some time that it was not the Avatar. The chicken lady, all these other people, nobody. But nobody said anything. Or they kind of went with it. And it took this to happen. I don't get it. So
nobody revealed the Avatar. She showed herself.
She showed herself.
So what? She showed herself. So now she showed herself. She felt comfortable to do it. What is the beef about? What is the beef? What you caught her? She's always been on John Gates' page, and she was showing her friends. So she didn't reveal. So now that she's been revealed, are we still looking for the Avatar? What's the storyline going forward? Nosy, you're dead. You're dry. Just go up and die. And I don't even know why Little Basement Dweller got into this. She got into it for clout. So if y'all want to be guessing, I guess, you know, I will be the Avatar, since that's my niece, right? Y'all said we look alike, and we look damn good.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was really, I'm looking at the comments now too, just to see.
No, my thing is that, so Debonair added Sunny, and Sunny had nothing to do with this. I asked Sunny to go up there with me because I was so nervous and everything. That's the only way Sunny got her toe in this, when I asked her to go with me. And so Debonair asked Sunny to go with her too. So how was she persuading him to do something when he was the one who asked, could you go with me when I make this apology? He said that he would apologize if it wasn't the person, and that's what he decided to do. And then every time he got in a drunken stupor, he would say, no, I don't apologize. Did y'all hear the anger or how he talk about us women? Are y'all listening the way he talk about women? Are y'all listening? Nobody's mad about that. Nobody's mad.
Menacing Vibe says, Sunny, will you tell Trees, or Robert, will you tell Trees to let Sunny in?
Sunny's not my, let me see. Is Sunny?
Uh-oh, did she fall down the stairs too?
No, she just I guess she got off the top. What's the name?
Yeah, no. So I mean, I'm.
Is Sunny back there?
But I'm telling you the truth. I'm not trying to tear down a content creator. We was not trying to tear down any content creator. But y'all, what do y'all expect? You know, so Debonair is over there.
Wait a minute, Sunny is not at the back door. She must be in somebody else's back door. Here, I'm about to drop the link again.
No, you there.
Yes. So Debonair called everybody black bees on a 7-hour video. Nobody's mad about that. They're excusing him. They have decided to excuse him only because they think he has information. Charlie, I don't care about what you say, baby. I don't care what you say. I don't need nobody to hold my hand for anything. I was just trying to confess about what I did, and that's all. I'm sorry that, you know, you're so involved in what Marcella.
I guess my thing is that if that is what you're doing, Marcella, then what is Debonair doing?
Right.
What I don't understand. See, that's the thing. It's just, why are you recycling this shit?
Sonny, you at the wrong back door. Sonny, you at the wrong back door. So
how many back doors are there?
I don't know, because obviously it must be more than one back door, because somebody, not today, Satan, she kept on being at the wrong door. She's like, I'm backstage, and I'm like, no, you're not. So I don't know, but there's something going on with StreamYard. But I just dropped the link again so that Sonny can come up, because Sonny was really, you know, like I said, I hate to be right all the time, but Sonny was really taken aback. She couldn't even see that he was so opportunistic. I'm glad you found out early on.
I knew, you know, I went through this shit with this guy. I'm telling you, I offered he was not monetized when I interviewed him. Okay. So he didn't help my channel whatsoever. I was already monetized. I had already, for a couple months, I've been watching all about the tea prior to that. I've said it before. And it's interesting because when we did the interview, it was very much, we're not going to drag the avatar. Every other, as far as communication that went from there was to, hey, uplift, upbring. Of course, we were on Instagram and we followed each other. And I was very thankful that he was able to speak on my channel because I wanted to understand the experience. But what really rubbed me the wrong way is that days before Tolbert happened, he was with the situation. He was there participating in the doxing, in the pulling of information. He was interviewing, like he was doing different things. He was doing that. So for me to say like, oh, suddenly he becomes the victim of Tolbert, the doxing of Tolbert and the accusation, that's bullshit. He knew what he was doing, sober or not. I'm sorry.
He did know, Rabbit. He did know.
Exactly.
And everybody was acting as if because he played that, dumb. That's so dumb.
Yep. And as far as, he was. So when I apologize, and I have that DM as well, I apologize for assuming that he told Nosy what I look like, because it was an assumption. That's what pissed me off, because you had Nosy dropping hints, right? Saying all this stuff, the biracial. Okay. So who else would have seen me? I had 4 conversations with this person face to face. So I assumed that, and I apologize for assuming, but he also assumed, and he also told the audience that I did not help him get in contact with Tolbert. That's bullshit. I gave him 2 or 3 opportunities to do so.
Yes.
He knew that if he did, he would go against Nosy. That's the problem that I had with the parents at the time. So I'm not stupid, and I showed that before, and I told you guys that. Nobody listened.
And one time he did come against Nosy, but guess what? That's when he was drunk, and then he went back on her Twitch page to make up with her and said, no, I didn't say that, and you went over there, and Nosy don't like you either, so Debonair, she's using you.
And as far as Marcella, there was a lot of information in those emails. I could have said a lot, but I wanted to keep it strictly on Marcella, and I was hoping that other people would come out on their own, because I felt like I'm not there to take your confessional. I'm not perfect, but I really believe that if you give people the opportunity to tell their truth and really tell it, okay, regardless of whatever it is that they're standing on, that they're going to come out. They're going to say what they're going to say. That's just how
nobody scared me. Rabbit, please tell them nobody threatened to sue me. Nobody did any of that. I wanted to tell, and I said, Rabbit, I just want to talk about me, not anybody else. And she said, okay. But guess what? There was an email in there from Princess that was accidentally sent to me. And when I sent Rabbit everything, Rabbit could have said this, but she didn't. I wanted to stay on me. And when I told the truth, that still ain't good enough. That still ain't enough when I told the truth. Now they're harping on that.
Yeah. And then Sunny's telling you to drop the link, not Marcel, I'm sorry. Trees.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to jump on here real quick.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna head out. I'm giving
Rabbit, we love
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Bye, Rabbit. Merry Christmas.
From the main highways, Rabbit. Stay free from the main highways. I hear they have
what?
The deportation.
I'll be in that orange little truck transportation thing. You already
Rabbit gonna be at Home Depot trying to build a house.
Oh yes. Bye.
Bye. Love you. Okay, Sunny, go ahead. You got the floor.
Okay. Yeah. So I watched Debonair. I was watching it live actually when it was going on. My husband had to go up there and let him know to keep talking. We are taking notes. Debonair, it's still the lies for me. Okay. To sit there and say that I badgered him to apologize to Monique Tolbert was a full-blown lie. I never badgered him to do anything. That boy called me crying and saying, what should he do? Because Dan was about to make a video on him. And I told him, you just need to go up there and apologize. Don't address anybody. Don't address the Rabbit. Don't address Dani. Just address Monique Tolbert, because that's what you said that you would do. You said if you were wrong, you were going to apologize. Just make it a quick video and move on with your stuff. He goes up and he proceeds to make a whole hour video speaking about how he didn't know, Nosy had made all the racist comments about the Rabbit. He wasn't, listening to that because he was getting his suit made for Pride weekend. Okay. The whole list and the whole little message he tried to put up on his wall, on his community wall, basically saying that we were friends during that time. Yeah, we were cool during that time that Nosy made her first list. Okay. Because it was the second list that my name was supposed to be on. Mika didn't put it there. Mika didn't give her the information. Okay. I reached out to Mika yesterday, actually. I think 9:48 p.m. I put it on my community tab and I asked her, I said, Mika, when did Nosy want you to get information on me? Was it September or October? And she said October. So that's how I know So Deb had something to do with it. So for Nosy to sit there and say, I don't need her phone number, I don't need this. Girl, please. My husband works in IT. You have to have something. He had to give you something. Either my first name, my phone number, to go digging up all the information that they have. I have a file on me. So he can sit there and lie all day if he wants to. He can talk to a lawyer. Because I hope that they all enjoy their Christmas holidays, because I'm not playing with them. Okay. We will be going to get a lawyer because you keep using my name. You're using my page name. So we got to take repercussions.
Yes.
Okay.
And he did. He was scared, wasn't he?
Because this is a business. Whether you want to look at it or not, it's a business. And I have it under my business name. Okay. The buffoonery that is going on is crazy to me. Debonair needs to keep my name out of his mouth. I will be striking that video.
That's one thing Sonny gonna give. What Sonny gonna give you, you gonna get that goddamn Afro puff ponytail. That's what you gonna get.
Right.
That's one thing. Listen, you gonna get her, and listen, she's unapologetically her. I'm unapologetically Trees. And y'all are mad because you are not comfortable in the skin that you're in.
Yeah, right.
You can't call us out on none of the because we're comfortable with us. So anything you try to reveal or try to expose, Marcella done came clean, bared it all. So the shit that you got is recycled bullshit, weak ass lies and receipts.
And he came for
and
Sonny for no reason.
Weak receipts.
For no reason.
Only because he was a scorned fucking little boy. He's a man child, like Dani said. A man child. And anytime somebody hold his gay ass to the fire. See, I caught myself. I'm doing better. Anytime somebody hold his gay ass to the goddamn fire, what happens? Oh, they're coming after me. They're attacking me because he does not know what accountability looks like.
Right.
He has been enabled all of this time, and he's making every black woman he encounters be his mammy.
I mean, it's crazy because he called me when he was on that stage on his little panel with Candy. And he was calling me because that was going to be his second or third apology, he claims. And I didn't pick up the phone because I was doing something. Candy had to call me. And she said, or send me a text. And she said, Debonair wants us to come up there and support him because he's going to make an apology. Because Dani was going to come out with another video. So that's what he's been scared of. That's the reason why he apologized in the first place, because he was in fear of Dani's videos. I mean, if you're going to be honest about it, just be honest about it. It wasn't me. I didn't tell him. It was Busy Blue that told him to apologize. And I said, well, why don't he have Busy Blue up there with him instead of us? Because people are already blaming me, saying that I'm badgering him. And
he sought
make a grown man apologize.
He sought Sonny out. He the one who sought Sonny out because Dani at first was going on Sonny's channel.
Yes.
At first.
And he never met Sonny. He never met Sonny till the night we met Sonny together. He never had met Sonny. And then when I left, he was hanging with Sonny every weekend if Sonny asked him to come out. So he's just lying about the whole thing. He never met Sonny either time. I didn't know they knew each other because me and Sonny was friends. No, bitch, you met her the same day I did.
Right. And all this other stuff that how we all hung out with Princess. I never met Princess. That's why I wanted Princess to confirm that. I never met her. So the whole thing about Marcel and I tried to set him up, that's a lie. We just went to the gay club. I bought his drinks. He danced. She danced on the dance floor. I was standing back in another room watching Kelly dance with my husband and drinking with So Debonair. So Debonair and all this, making up all this stuff because he wants to be Black Jesus, because he's come to save YouTube land and create everybody's new panel and their new pages and stuff.
Where did I give So Debonair money? The night that we went to dinner. When I
was not aware.
Oh, and I heard that tea. That so that Marcella, so he can feel like a man. So
that's
right. Around, so he could buy around the drinks. I heard that. Mm-hmm.
But I paid for all the drinks that night.
Right. And Sonny, how many drinks did I have? Did I not have one drink at the restaurant?
Let me clear something up right now about Marcella being this drunk. Marcella sat there. She ordered one drink and she sipped on that one drink. We ordered Prosecco because every time me and my husband go out, that's what we do. We order wine, a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne. And Marcella sipped on that. She didn't even drink it all. Debonair had a shot of vodka and he poured that shot of vodka inside that champagne glass and mixed that liquor and drank that. Okay. 2 shots there. And had 5 more shots that I paid for.
He drank my liquor that I didn't drink. And when I left the drink on the thing, he turned around and drank the drink that I didn't drink. And when we got to the club,
I ain't believe
when we got to the club, we all had one drink, right? And So Debonair would tell Sonny, come on, go to the bar. And he kept continuously drinking. And Sonny was paying.
He ain't drinking no goddamn leftover liquor from nobody after they done drunk off.
He drank after my mouth, and I'd rather it had been that way than me drink after them.
Not in the time of COVID, he ain't do that. Ooh, he's a nasty nigga. Ooh, I'm clutching my invisible pearls. Ooh, he's a nasty nigga. Ooh,
and guess what? The second night we went to the club, Princess took me back to the hotel. And when we left the restaurant, they took us to, we went to the club with them, with So Debonair, and I had given him the money so that we can take Ubers the whole weekend.
I didn't know you gave him $7,000. That's crazy to me.
No, but you know what I'm saying? See, he was saying he was getting kicked out. I wanted to do that, but then when Dani came out with that 10,000, the 3,000 that was first, I said, well, that shouldn't be up here because that should have already been paid.
And all those people that think that we turned our backs on So Debonair, let me tell you something. You all need to go back into my videos and watch my videos where I literally kept taking up for So Debonair. So Debonair did all that to himself. Stop taking up for him.
To saving grace.
Himself.
If you don't believe me, go back and watch my other videos.
And I'm telling y'all, I told Sunny watch So Debonair, and she said, no, I really feel sorry for him. He needs somebody. She told me that when I told her something's going on with him, she said, no, he really needs somebody. And so Sunny stayed there, but I knew he was wicked. He was jumping from titty to titty.
This what it is. She assigns a group of people to attack you, right? She assigns a group of people to attack you, right? Yeah. And they're attacking you for subscribers, for cash apps, for whatever that might be, whatever their motive might be, right? So they're attacking you. And the moment you attack back, any one of them or all of them, that's when she comes in with her narrative and said, look at this person. She is, she hates Black women, or she look at what she's saying about these Black women, but she's not showing exactly what exactly happened in full retrospect. She's only showing the bad part about you to push the narrative to one, continue a hate train for you, for people to come and hate. And she's making a safe space for people to hate and defame and dox people in chats. That's what she's doing.
I'll even give you this, Dani. They were calling me so dangly. I was like, my dick is dangling. I mean, that sounds like a good thing to me. Like I was eating them up. They couldn't take me. And so that's when they started pulling up all my stuff.
But why were you the one being punished?
Because of Tolbert. They would not let that go.
Because of Tolbert and Nosy. It was because of Nosy, because he did not want to let go of Nosy. Because I don't think
that's true.
It was because of the Nosy thing. Because clearly, I'm not saying Princess and Marcella dropped Nosy, because like I said, they did come on to say whatever they said, right? Well, but what I'm saying is, Deb did not leave Nosy's side at no point in time. And that's what they wanted, because they need to show that people are leaving you. You know what I'm saying? They need to show that these people are leaving you, because they wanted to continue to push their narratives. Because once again, after that happened, she wanted to have that woman over there wanted to have an interview with Princess, but Princess declined it. She then did interview with Marcella, where Marcella flipped and lied on Deb and Princess on that woman over there's panel. And then that's what made Princess come out and expose text messages and things about Marcella. And then after they used Marcella, they then flipped on her again and started talking about her again. So they have a whole plan of how they run this little troll farm.
There's so much that's going on. And originally when I came out, I was like, I do want to apologize to everybody, because I'm the reason why Speak and Spell came on to YouTube. It was because of me, and I will come up for a few. Oh, Jennifer said he would come up.
Yeah. No, Speak and Spell came here for Speak and Spell came here for Nosy, because clearly they wanted to get that information about Nosy out, because once again, that information, and Teddy was talking about this in the video last night, that information that Speak and Spell, when they first came out saying all that stuff came from an email that was sent out to all the YouTubers who had a problem with Nosy. So they was trying to get YouTubers to dox Nosy before the Speak and Spell came, but because nobody did it.
When that girl over there was telling me this before all this happened, I knew that she was coming.
Right.
Because Speak and Spell told me behind the scenes. I had the text messages to prove it. It's on my channel. I had all the messages to prove that Speak and Spell was coming, because that girl over there said that she kept on saying, y'all all gonna be in trouble, y'all all gonna get sued, all this stuff. That allegedly the family member came. Now it's not a family member, but
yeah.
The reason why was because
everybody's supposed to be going to jail. Yeah, that's what the little rap said. She said that everybody going to jail. Nosy going to jail. Deb going to jail. Marcella going to jail. Everybody was going to jail. I'm going to jail. Clearly, I doxed her, so I should be going to jail too. But I'm still free. I'm still free, and I still ain't paid them tickets. Here her is taking a hiatus. And she will be back. Hear Her will be back. I spoke with Hear Her. Hear Her's fine. We love you, Hear Her. We miss you, Hear Her, girl. And the real can't wait to get back to the streets.
Tell her I asked about her, please.
So after
I tell her.
So after you defended Nosy, they went against you, and then after Hear Her defended you, they went after her.
Yes.
So basically, Deb didn't leave Nosy, so
That's
they
literally
started
the
attacking
narrative.
Deb. Yeah, so they started attacking Deb, and then once they started attacking Deb, Hear Her at that time started making her YouTube channel, and then Hear Her started talking out about basically how things wasn't adding up, and then when Deb came up there,
hold on. Do you know who told her to make her own channel? Hear Her?
Val and Val said it to her.
Val
Go make her own channel. Yeah.
So then when she would have made her own channel, then they were mad about that.
Yeah, they was mad that she was making and that she wasn't even at 1,000 yet, and she had hundreds of people in her chat. She was growing so fast because she was calling out what was going on. She was like, y'all don't see what's going on. This don't seem weird to y'all. This seems awkward. And then everybody started turning on Deb. So then she had Deb on her platform. Then all of a sudden, and because Jen, right, and Jen is up there supporting Deb because Jen is a supporter of Deb. So Jen is up there letting her know and talking about the situation from what Jennifer knows as a subscriber, saying no, Deb didn't do anything wrong. And then they started attacking Jennifer.
Hold on, wait, rewind back. What really happened is that the beginning, she came over to Sunny's channel. She was like, she doesn't understand why they want me to apologize to Tober. That's why they were mad. And so when she came over, that's the same time that Sunny, Sparkle Island was over there. They were mad because she was supporting me, and they were mad because they was like, well, if you want to support him, make your own channel. And that's what Val said, that she went her own channel. Then I went over there. They were mad at me about that.
What the
But
fuck?
Hear Her didn't do nothing wrong, and that's why I supported Hear Her.
Hear Her did nothing wrong. Hear Her did nothing wrong. But
it was
speak
like,
her mind.
You go over there, her channel, and she's a conspiracy theorist.
They were saying they were trying to get people to stay away from her. She's a conspiracy theorist. She's lying about this. She's lying about that. But here we go. 3 years later, Sunny saying she needs to apologize to her because Hear Her was one of them people that was exposing the things about Val, exposing the thing about how these things looked pretty funny, how these people were moving and operating and the hands being in this. But they saying she was a conspiracy theorist. But now here we got somebody saying they need to apologize to her, and we see another person being outed now by these same group of people.
Ain't nobody said no damn Tulsa to attack Hear Her. I don't know what
No. Oh God, please don't even mention.
Is that a Tulsa troll account?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure she'll pop up in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she'll be here.
Always in the
I can't talk to her.
Okay, so Deb, since I have you here, and we ain't gotta talk to her, but since you were somebody that was here, because Tulsa came up here and said that I did not support. Oh, you seen that? Oh my God. Now, Deb, you was on that panel with me. Was I not trying to mediate and bring peace to the situation?
That's the first time I even commented when I was watching the video.
Right.
Maggie's video. I said, no, Cups is telling the truth. We had a whole come to Jesus moment at that time.
Yeah.
Because I went on, I told Toast, I was like, even the video that I made, it was really funny, by the way. I wish I could have saw it. But I was like, I didn't misgender Tulsa at all. It was just like a fun time to like get rid of Tulsa in our lives trolling us. That's all it was. We had a funeral for Tulsa.
Oh my God.
It was fun. It was funny though. It wasn't like we were like, she's dead or nothing like that. It was like a parody of a funeral.
Yes.
I wish I could find a video so I could show you. Because I had on a wig and everything. I was like,
yeah, everybody was dressing all black like they was going to the funeral. Like, so the question is, so when Nosy did that video, was I involved in that at that time? No,
it wasn't Nosy, it was Princess, but you weren't there for that.
Right, hello. I had nothing to do with that. At that time, I didn't even speak with y'all. I didn't even know who y'all was at that time. So for Tulsa to come on this platform and
you weren't even cool at that time.
That's what I'm saying. All of y'all was, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would she say something like that? Like, I was not around at that time.
Actually,
around them. I didn't speak to y'all guys.
The crazy thing is I deleted the videos off my Instagram from that day because she was so offended by it. Because if I didn't, I could show you all. That video was funny though. And I was telling Toast, I was like, I didn't even misgender you, nothing. Like it was like fun, like saying we're done with you because you keep on trolling us, so we're gonna troll you back.
They don't have any sense of humor. That's the problem with them.
If I could show you that video, you would laugh your ass off.
Yes, I would, because it's salsa.
Yeah, that was it. I was just like, oh my God. And it just showed
it was like, it's me,
distraction.
Queen Tulsa. What did I say? It's like, I put my wave back. I was like, it's me, Queen Tulsa. I'm not going to read you. I'm going to read the receipt. It was something. Let's see if I can find it. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. Like y'all would laugh your ass off, but it was not disrespectful to Tulsa at all. It was just like a parody of "We done with
It
you."
was disrespectful. It was a joke. What the hell? Like, calm
No,
down.
if I would have said I'm not a man, I'm not a woman, I'm a man, that would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
I said I'm not a she. I am her. I am me, Queen Tulsa. Like I didn't disrespect her at all. I made sure I did because I work with trans people, so I knew
Yes.
how to work around it. I was very respectful about it.
Oh my God. I'm not a she. I'm her. Like, that's funny.
I am not a her. I am she, Queen Tulsa.
There
Like,
you go.
let me see if I can find it because where is it at? I'm telling you, you're gonna laugh your ass if I can find it.
Yes, I love a good joke about me. Okay, also, but most people don't make funny joke. They just call you ugly and they say that you
I
like,
even made
So
fun
right.
of this shit about me.
oh, bleachy. That's not funny.
Yeah, like saying somebody, and that's the other thing too. Like, how the hell could y'all sit up here? And this was she, from my understanding, because like I said, I did not see these videos, but I have sources that I believe, and Hear Her is one of them. Hear Her told me, you
Hmm.
know, but she pulled up a picture of me when I was 16 years old after I just had my daughter. I was 16
What the
years
fuck?
old, and she posted a picture of me. I was 11 days after birth, and she posted a picture of me, and my skin was, of course, a little bit darker because I mean, I don't know the proper term for it, but it happens to
Yeah, when
black
you
women
get
all the time.
pregnant,
When you
yeah,
get
you can
pregnant,
be,
your skin gets
yeah,
darker.
yeah,
So
yeah,
she
yeah.
posted this picture, and then she said that I bleached my skin because of that picture. She didn't
What
show
a
any other
dick.
proof, even though she's all over my Facebook. I have my child pictures there when I was a baby. I have all pictures throughout my life. My Facebook is still open. That means I have nothing to hide. Okay. I didn't private my Facebook after she went there, right? So she has access to all these things, right? But she pushes this lie that I'm bleaching my skin. And I'm like, what the hell? How could
Who they
people
said
even believe
that?
something like this? Like, let's be realistic. But I mean, I guess that's one thing I learned that people who was so easy to believe that never liked me anyway. So, you know,
Exactly. But it is annoying because there are a lot of them just believing the most stupid shit.
yes. And, you
Like,
know,
Dani has been ordered to show her identity, and they still believe that she's winning.
It's got to be
Like,
mixed messages.
where,
yeah.
what's
But
going
that
on?
yeah, that's a little psychosis. I don't know what she doing to them in them discords. I don't know. I think she got some type of hypnosis going on. I really can't even
Yeah.
say this is some type of experiment. I'm pretty sure of it because anybody with eyes can go to Pacer and see what's going on here. They can see that this woman is trying to evade the court. She's lying to the courts because you can't be on YouTube acting so big and bad, huff and puff. I knock your house down. But then in these court documents, you looking all scared and oh my God, this is just a stage name. I'm not the real person. Jane is the real person. John has the cash app. I'm just a person on here acting. I'm just giving a word. And guess what? These people are after me and they're going to get me. And oh my God, you don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be so detrimental if I have to put my name out here. You just don't know, Judge. You just don't know. So
And you don't know
how could
I'm
you be
an
both?
activist. Not because that's one of
Right.
her big defense. I'm an activist.
She's
I
no
do
activist.
petition. I'm
She's
like,
no
bitch,
activist. Name one activist that operates like her.